Everybody, welcome back to the Family Mart Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay. Welcome back.
Welcome to the new studio. We have some, again, new lights set up. These are different lights from the
New lights.
that we, Nuru lights.
Ooh.
Shout out to the Nuru people.
Nuru pod.
If you know what a Nuru massage is, you know what it is.
Yo, if you know where to get one, let me know.
Yeah, Merz knows where to get one.
Let's go.
I'm here with my co-host Jay. Jay,
That's
how are
me.
you?
How am I?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I feel good about this this setup. We have a lot of room.
Yeah. Fucking roomy,
Lots of
dude.
wiggle room in here. Same room, just a new desk, new vinyl on the wall. You know, it's just new year, new me. You know,
New room, same me.
Dude. I think it's funny how one of the topics that we had last week was tucking in your shirt, and here I am,
Sick.
shirt still tucked in, but I got sick. So
I mean,
I don't
who's
really
right
yeah,
here?
I don't really know if you should listen to me or not. But I do know that it does keep you warm. I can't say that it keeps you from getting sick though.
Yeah.
So
Let's get our facts straight.
let's get our facts straight. Let's talk about something that I wanted to talk about last week, which is what is your, like, if you could choose, if you had if somebody were to give you your ideal career, what would it be?
I like this a lot because it would solve like half the things I think about during the day.
Okay.
My ideal career would be something along the lines of whatever I feel like making, I have the backing to do it
Okay. I like that.
and the resources. Because like sometimes, like right now, making clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I've talked about like I want to make my own manga
Mm-hmm.
or animate something or maybe just make a beat. But just something, whatever I feel like doing, I want to be able to do that.
And just have enough funding to do that.
To do that, yeah.
So would you say that you're pretty much, if you were given, I don't know, 500 million?
Whoa.
Yeah, if you just had 500 million in the bank, you just wake up every day and just make whatever you felt like making that day? That would be what you would do.
Yeah, that would be what I would do.
You think
for
you'd be
sure.
set with 500 million?
Man, that's more than set. Way more than set. I don't think I could spend 500 million if I wanted to.
You think that's generational wealth?
Oh, for sure.
How many generations do you think 500 million could stretch out?
Probably just my son.
You just blow it all. You just leave him like 500,000.
Yeah, here you go, kid.
I really don't. I don't know if I could blow that much money either. Cause like when you get into the millions, right? Cause a million is a lot. Like it's
lot.
It's inconceivable how much a million is to me, at least, because I don't know what a million anything looks like.
I hardly think in the thousands.
So yeah. So I mean, 100,000 sounds like a lot. I mean, it
Yeah.
is a lot. I'm not discrediting 100,000, but once you get to a million, and then anything after that, once you start with a million as your zero, it's like it's a different world. You know, when people are like, "Yo, this year he got 7 million instead of 5," and you're like, "Oh, that's not even like
It's only like 2 million.
it's only in 2 million more."
Take a step back. That's 2 million.
2 million, bro. So to even think about going through 100 million, right? 5 times to get to 500 million.
Sheesh.
It's a lot of dough, bro.
Lots of M's.
Lots of M's.
That's what zeros,
So
my guy.
when Conor McGregor got that 120 mil, was it 120 mil? I think something like that. 120 mil for the for the Mayweather fight.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Dude.
Did he get? He didn't get more than Floyd though, right? Floyd got like 3.
I don't think so, because I mean Floyd has he owns like part of MGM or something, so he gets like all the a percentage of the ticket sales, all of the food, all of that.
One fight generated enough to pay both Floyd and Conor
Mm-hmm.
and still pay off everyone involved and make it worthwhile to do so.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking
It's like,
money.
how much did that shit make? Like a B?
A B. Yo, how much we make this year? A B.
I made a fucking B. So wait, what's your ideal career then? You want to be Conor?
Fuck. I mean, shit. Anything I could do to be him. No, but I think similar to yours. No, I think the career path that I have right now, and the career that I'm pursuing now is an ideal ideal for me.
Damn, that sounds fulfilling.
I don't think dude, it's so true when people say like money doesn't make you happy, because like last year I was chasing, I felt like I was a lot of the time I was chasing a dollar amount, like like I was making dollar amounts as a goal. A certain dollar amount this month is my goal, and once I hit that, I'm gonna be straight. Like I can do that, I can continue to do that for the rest of these months. But like I noticed that once I hit that dollar amount, the next month it goes up, and
Yeah.
it's like a never-ending cycle of like, if I make this much, I'm gonna be happy. If I make this much, I'm gonna be happy. And it's like there's no dollar amount that's really gonna. I mean, obviously, if I got 100 million, I'd be cool. But I know
Right.
that once I hit that 100 million, I'm gonna be looking for 101.
So
102.
it's the process.
Yeah, it's the process that is for sure the part that fulfills you. It's not the money. And I don't think people really understand that until they find themselves in that loop, and then they get tired of being in that loop of like, man, it's just like a never-ending chase for more money,
Yeah.
and it doesn't fulfill you.
So a lot of celebrities kind of get in that loop, that
Mhm.
depression.
Johnny Depp. I mean, I don't. That's just allegedly, Johnny Depp has been like blowing all of his money, and like
So he's broke right now.
that's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, and I could have just been headline reading, but the dude probably had so much money that he just didn't know what to do with it, and was just like,
Let's go.
let's fucking blow it all.
Johnny Depp never plays like his own looking self in a movie.
Has he never?
Like he always looks something way different.
Right, Edward. Like yesterday, I found out that he was Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
I
when
didn't
you
even
guys
know
made that joke, I was like,
Yeah.
he looks very different
Yeah,
from
he looks
from,
completely different.
What's the pirate?
Jack.
Jack Daniel.
I don't. Wait, what? Isn't it Johnny? I don't know. Does he have a name?
The pirate? Man, fuck that movie. Fuck that franchise.
Well, he did look different in that. I mean, I feel like he looked pretty similar to how. I mean, because what does he really look like in real life?
I don't know. Wasn't he also in Suicide Squad?
Oh, was he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
mean,
know.
I
He
don't
could
know.
be anyone.
I don't.
really.
I don't. I mean, he was even in 21 Savage. 21 Savage. Wait, what is it
21
called?
Jump Street.
21 Jump
Yeah.
Street. Yeah.
But then it wasn't until the end they're like, that was
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Like
Depp.
he like ripped off the thing and like ran out of the room, and I was like, whoa,
Whoa.
this is.
You could tell me anyone's Johnny Depp because I'm gonna believe it. I don't really know what he looks like.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of like being
A Jabberwocky.
yeah, like it could be, those people could be, they could be anybody, dude.
It's like, yo, what up? And you're like, oh, what do you do? I mean, keep it low key, but
I'm a Jabberwocky.
I'm a Jabberwocky.
He has it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Like he has the
Yeah.
If you don't know who the Jabberwockies are, it's a dance group that wears the white masks, so you never know their identity. And it's like, I think that's pretty cool, right? Like you could be a normal person.
You could be a normal person, but the biggest reason I fuck with the Jabberwockies using those masks while they dance is it takes away the dancer face.
Ooh, and you're not a fan of the dancer face.
I hate
Can you
the dancer
explain
face.
what that is to people that might not know? What
The dancer face is like a face that you make, of course, while you're dancing, but it's like, ooh, I'm hitting it.
But you got homies that do that too, right?
Yeah, y'all know what you're doing. Keep that face straight.
And you don't like it because you feel like it's cringe.
It's a little bit cringy. It's only the really big like tongue moves are kind of awkward.
I feel you. And maybe because you're not a dancer yourself, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe once you get into that realm, that would be the funniest switch. If you ever became like a choreographer or a dancer, like, and you just you
Because we be dancing.
no, we be dancing for sure. But if you became like a real like serious one and started making dances, I would support you. But I'm gonna be laughing.
As long as I have the backing to do it, that's my career.
There you go, ideal career.
Ideal career.
Just wake
Anything
up
I
and-
want.
Anything he wants, and he could just wake up one day and just make a dance.
Yeah. That's one thing I've never really felt like doing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, yo, I want to dance.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm glad that the whole music video thing for me is over, because I remember, a long time ago, not even a long time ago, maybe 4-5 years ago, I was doing music videos for other people,
Mm-hmm.
and it got to a point where I was like, fuck, man, this is like, if I'm gonna have to constantly like meet up with these people, plan out the video idea, shoot the video, go through a bunch of different edits back and forth, come up with that, and then the video doesn't even come out.
Oh,
It's like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like I
yeah,
spent
yeah.
all this work, I spent all this time, and the possibility of it might not even coming out.
Is possible.
But it's also the same with producing music for other people too,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like
true.
you could work on on this song and it could never come out.
I guess I don't know. Making music is less physically straining than a whole
Then a
video
whole
and
video.
directing
Yeah.
and that.
I remember this one time I met up with this dude, like a random ass dude that I met through somebody, or he was recommended through somebody else. I met him in like, a different part of town. Wasn't used to that kind of area.
It was hood.
Yeah, it was in the hood for sure. Met up. There was, I mean, there were hella people like everywhere. It was like they were like ants, right?
Were they there for the video?
No, they were there just because they lived there.
Yeah.
Like they were just all chilling outside, and I was like, "Yo, I'm the minority here." So like,
What? I mean, we're already minorities, so.
oh, I mean, I guess, but I was the only one that looked different from everybody else.
Okay.
You know, I was the only Asian in the area.
Yeah.
So then I pull up, and then the dude is like, "We're talking about the video, this, and that," and he's like, and then we start talking about how much it's gonna cost,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's trying to bring the price down of like, "Yo, we don't really do business like that," and I was like, "What do you mean you don't do business like that?" And he was like, "I don't really pay for videos like that," and I was like, "Fuck, man,
Okay,
I didn't know it was
This
gonna-"
is done.
yeah."
Did y'all film?
No, we never did, but I was like. I mean, I didn't know what to do, bro. I was by myself. There was like, I was outnumbered. I didn't
Yeah.
know how to handle myself in that situation.
Right.
So I was like, you know what?
You got all this equipment on you.
Yeah. Let's plan the video, and then let's like shoot for a later date. And then, that night I called him. I was like, yo, man, I can't do this video.
Why don't people want to pay for work?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like I can empathize with that, but I don't agree with it. You know, like you get free work.
was he
maybe-
gonna sell exposure?
I mean, definitely not. No, definitely not gonna sell me exposure.
Because he didn't have exposure, right?
Nah, I don't even think he has any music out right now.
Even right now.
Even now, like 4 or 5 years later, he still probably doesn't. have
What
any
was
music
that?
out.
Wow, what a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go through with that. That's why that was the last time that I tried to shoot a music video for somebody, and after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make videos for myself. I'm not trying to do this anymore.
Good.
So shout out to that dude. I don't even remember his name, but I remember where he lives. I know exactly how to get there too.
Do you know if any of the people that were in your DMs, like, yo, I'm gonna start YouTube or whatever come 2019, do you know if they're actually doing anything now?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, but
Where
there
are
were
they
a lot
now?
of people. Yeah, that'd be a good segment
Yeah.
of if you hit my DMs and I follow up with you and like make a video about it. Nah, that'd be kind
It's
of
like catfish, kind of.
No, but there were a lot of people towards the end of 2018 like, yo, man, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel strong. 2019, I'm gonna put out so much content. I'm gonna put out so much music. Did they do it? I don't know. I hope they did.
I hope they did.
I'm hopeful. I don't know though. A lot of people talk. That's what I know.
And a lot of people listen.
A lot of
I'm just playing. People don't be listening.
yeah, people
We be
don't-
headline reading for real.
I headline read all the time, but I haven't headline read this Soldier Boy thing, which I know we weren't really supposed to talk about because I feel like a lot of people have been
Everyone's
talking about
covering
it.
it.
Everybody's covering it. I mean, fucking Brilliant Idiots did like the first 30 minutes about Soldier Boy.
Dude, the whole episode, if you continue, is
Oh,
all about Soulja
it's all
Boy.
about Soulja
yeah,
Boy.
it's fucking tight.
So if you haven't seen the Soldier Boy Breakfast Club interview, it's going super viral right now. I suggest watching it whether you are a fan or you're not a fan. It's pretty entertaining.
As a fan, it's fucking tight.
I don't know. Why do you think people have more respect for him after the interview?
I think just because of how what's the word? Confident,
Yeah.
self-affirmed he was in himself.
He's very confident. Yeah, I respect
And the things that he was like saying was kind of like factual. Was pretty factual.
that. Yeah, I feel you. So
Like
and
he was pretty influential in the early beginnings of like all this internet shit.
is it safe to say that without Soulja, the landscape of hip hop would not be what it is today?
I think it would be. It just look a little bit different.
Okay. Do you
It
think the
definitely look
sound
different.
would be different?
The sound. Maybe we would have less dancey songs,
Okay.
like songs that come with a dance.
Were there in the 90s they had songs about dance. Like MC Hammer had songs about dancing. You know?
What's his song again?
Hammer Time?
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Can't touch this.
Y'all can't. Hammer Time?
Hammer
I
Time.
don't know where I came up with that.
And that comes with a dance? Fuck, we suck.
Yeah. That comes with a dance.
Okay.
No, but my point was,
Yeah,
like, I don't think he started it. He didn't pioneer the dance aspect of hip-hop,
Yeah. He didn't pioneer that
but he definitely popularized it
in
after
the
it was
internet
dead.
age
Yeah.
for young kids.
Yeah.
Because he was like 16, 17 doing Crank That. And then now we have, or since then, there's been Ling With It, Rock With It.
Oh, that came after Soulja.
Wait,
Did it?
actually, I don't know.
I think Lee
I'm
might
gonna
have
say
came
yeah.
first.
Oh, all right, whatever. Headline read that shit. And then after that, you had what's the
Young
Walk
Jocks?
It Out?
Okay, Walk It Out, the Young Jock song.
Oh, that was definitely before that.
Yeah, that was way before that.
Oh, then what did this guy really do?
Okay, so
then?
yeah, what is Soulja Boy really like? Is he the fucking goat or what? Is he just like,
I don't know, man. I am a fan of Soulja Boy. I always sing "Kiss Me Through the Phone" at karaoke.
That's
so.
probably my favorite Soulja Boy song, to be honest. I mean, that's probably
Through
the
the
only
Phone?
song that I really like.
Do you know Gucci Bandana?
No,
Fuck.
he did.
Turn My Swag On.
Yeah, I do know that song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But "Kiss Me Through the Phone" is probably the one that I sang the most, and the only one that I would probably play now. All the rest of them, I feel like it's kind of like, okay, I don't mean to offend anybody because I know how this shit gets when you talk about Lil B.
Yeah, you tread carefully.
Okay, so like you know how Lil B is like an icon to people, right?
Yeah, hell
And
yeah.
he's a goat. But I don't honestly think that people could like sit there and really say that the music is that good. Like it's more respected because of who he is and not about the music.
I think yeah, to a certain extent, you have a point.
You're
yeah.
not like listening to it like, yo, this is some really fucking great music. But you're listening to it because like it's like, yo, Lil B, I respect Lil B so much that I'm gonna listen to this song. Would you is that accurate?
Off top, I would only say there's like one song I put in that. Damn, this song is really fucking good.
Okay, yeah.
And then a notch down, like yo, I fuck with this because it's Lil B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I think that's how a lot of Soulja Boy's music was. It's like it wasn't the fact that it was great music. It was just the fact that it was Soulja Boy, and his maybe his charisma and his personality trumps the music, but it also helps the music. You know?
Yeah, you have a point.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying all this. I'm just trying to say Soulja Boy. I don't know if he's
Sponsor the
goat.
pod.
No, I like how people DM that to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sponsor the fucking pod.
Yeah.
Like that's like a you're saying, or that might be the saying of the podcast.
I want it to actually stick though.
You know what? I think that what would be really cool is, and the irony of that is, if we continue this podcast for like years, like 10 years,
never
and
getting
we
sponsored.
we never get sponsored.
Just keep declining them.
Yeah.
Or literally just not getting any
Yeah,
offers.
either or. I think either or would be fucking hilarious. Like just so we could keep saying it.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Sorry. I'm still, dude. This phlegm shit is not the move.
Yeah, Flemings.
The Flemingtons. Yo, fake tweets, dude, on Instagram are getting out of hand. Like the screenshots of tweets from celebrities or artists. It's ruining everything.
Is it all over Instagram?
All over my because I mean I don't follow anybody on Instagram, but when I go on the explore page, I always see at least one minimum every time, I hop on.
And they're for sure fake.
Yeah,
like you go through the comments and they're just like, yo,
no, I mean
fake.
Do people say that?
I don't know.
No, I'm thinking, no, people don't. A lot of people actually
Take it as fact.
Yeah, they take it as facts.
Yeah.
Which is why it's ruining it's just ruining media in general.
Yeah.
Because then I'll go to their Twitter, and it's not even there.
Yeah.
It's
like bin delete or bin not there.
Like the Sway Lee one about not being in the Travis Scott R.I.P. Screw video. I hella thought that was real. He was he like
real.
threw a shot at Travis saying like, yo, like why wasn't I on the
Yeah, hella not real.
And like I went through his Twitter, it wasn't even real.
He does delete tweets though.
Sway.
I don't know if that's defending it at all, but he does delete tweets. What sucks about Twitter and kind of is what is cool about Twitter at the same time is like opinions and facts don't really matter. It's just like whatever you read is like what you go off of, and then it either makes it really chaotic and funny, or it shit burns and you're
Damn, that
like
shit
you don't even
sounds-
know really what I was talking about because it's out of context. Everything on Twitter is out of context.
That sounds dangerous.
It makes
bro.
for funny moments, but it swings the other way too. It's bad.
No, but that shit carries into real life though.
yeah, it does. It does.
So people are just running around spitting like shit that's not even real. Like talking about stories that didn't exist,
yeah.
saying facts that aren't actually facts, and like
But this brings up another good point. Is someone lying if they don't know they're lying?
oh my god.
Like they think it's fact, so they're gonna say it as if it's factual.
I remember when we first talked about that. That kind of blew my mind because it's like it's true though. It's true.
It's true.
The irony of that, like, are you telling a lie if you don't know that it's a lie? Because in your mind, it's a fact.
yeah.
Like this table is white, right?
It's only because we believe for it
It's
to
only
be white.
it's only because we both believe that the table is white. But what if it's really black? Are we lying?
No.
That's what the truth is to us.
What's really true then?
That sounds like some psychotic shit.
Yeah, that's some philosophical DMT shit.
Yo, that's wild. I feel like that's how you like trick yourself into like being a psycho. Like that's how you justify doing things that aren't normal.
I could see myself getting in that hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that loop of like what's real?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Are
Here
you
we go
getting
again.
it right? He's just like, whoa.
Oh fuck, I fucked it up.
Oh, did you?
Yo. Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay. Pomodoro effect.
What is it?
Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay. So I might butcher what the actual, the whole, like the real way to use the Pomodoro technique, but essentially you set a timer for like 25 to 30 minutes when you're about to do something, right? Let's say like you need to edit the podcast.
'Kay.
For 25 minutes, you set the timer, and for that 25 minutes, all you can focus on is that one task.
All right.
And then after that, you can take a 10 to 15 minute break, however long you want, and then you reset the timer and, you go on and do something else, or you can continue to do whatever it was that you did in the first place.
Okay.
And the reason why this works for me specifically is because 25 minutes isn't a long time, right?
Hell
Sitting
no.
down to do something for 25 minutes doesn't sound grueling, and it doesn't, like, you don't dread doing that.
Nah.
So, like, 9 times out of 10, when I'm like, okay, I'm going to edit this video for 25 minutes. When the timer goes off, almost every time I press stop and I continue to work.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it's like tricking yourself into doing that for 25 minutes. And even if you take a break after that,
Yeah.
you got the 25 minutes out the way.
It's like a reverse snooze.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's a
Snoozing for when you're awake.
yeah. Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yo.
Yo, I fuck with that. Snooze effect?
Yeah.
The
You can fuck Pomodoro.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Whoever that is.
we're gonna be snoozing.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
like I'm gonna do that.
you should try it because it really works for me. And like committing to 25 minutes of doing something, just that one thing. It's a lot easier than like, yo, I gotta finish this video. Like saying that you gotta finish this video is a lot more like that task sounds more daunting than
Yeah.
just like, yo, I'm gonna edit for 25 minutes.
There's so much power in just what words you use to describe whatever.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. It's wild, bro. Like the words you used. Yeah, I was gonna say exactly what you said.
Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. It's the way you look at things.
Cause like, yo, it's just gonna take me 25 minutes. I'll hit you up right after.
Yeah. It's not even that long, bro. Even
It's not.
if this is your first time, like if you're listening to this and you want to try it, you don't even have to do 25 minutes. Try 15. 15 minutes of practicing the guitar. That sounds way easier than telling yourself, yo, I need to practice the guitar today.
I need to learn all chords today.
Yeah, that sounds way hard. Way hard.
Yeah. Super fucking hard.
I'm so hard right now.
That's tight. I'm gonna do that.
Try it, bro.
Shit, not even today. It has to be tomorrow.
See how it
Hey.
Let's talk about let's give some people an update on Negative Plus. What's going on with that? Where are we at with February 8th? Are we still shooting for that?
Man, hopefully.
Fuck.
Nothing's like late or anything. I still need to build the website.
Okay. Let's build.
Yo, yeah, let's build a fucking website, and I still need to do like some product shots and some like other little things. There's nothing too crazy to finish up. It's just doing it. It's just doing it.
Yeah, doing it to do it.
It's cool that I put the date out there because it does put the pressure on.
You feel it?
Because you know me, dude. I'm pretty lazy.
No, but put like as soon as you like put a date out there and you know that people are like holding you accountable to the date, the pressure, the instant pressure that at least I feel, it's like it's wild.
Like it's on.
Yeah, it's on. If you don't know, Negative Plus is Jay's upcoming.
I don't know. I don't even want to say
project?
brand. It's just a thing.
That
Upcoming thing.
Yeah. So
not to belittle it.
let's all push. I mean, if you could tweet Jay February 8th, just so you know, really further the pressure on my boy over here.
Yeah, maybe I could actually start doing something. If you build websites, hit me up because there's a specific thing I want and I can't do.
You don't have any coder friends? Coding friends?
Nah,
Nah.
I don't think so.
Well, that's where Fiverr comes in.
That's where friends come in handy.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Yo, the thing about I like Fiverr, right? Fiverr is a website you could hire freelance people for almost anything. Fiverr's fucking cool.
Fiverr with 2 R's at
two
the end,
R's.
if you're trying to look it up.
Sponsor. All right, Fiverr though, it's fucking cool. Number one complaint though, big communication barrier.
Because
Mostly everyone works overseas.
oh, so the
India
English.
to be exact.
Oh, okay. So the English is a little.
It's a little shaky. So like me describing something as specific as to what aesthetic I want for a website, there's a lot of things lost in translation.
Do you have examples that you show them?
They show me. I type out what I want.
Mhm.
Then they show me examples, and I say, "No, here's my example." And then they say, "Okay, that can be done, but I don't know to what extent." That's all they can say.
Is it one of those things where they could do it for you, like, and that's part of the trial? Like, you know how like certain people can do like, I don't know, 6 edits of something, and then can that be part of the edit, or is it
Right.
just like a one-time thing? And
Is
that's
the
what
one
you pay
is
for?
my one payment? Does that cover revisions? I don't know. It's not like written in on their Fiverr profile, so I don't know if that's what it comes with. I would hope so.
Yeah, but you don't know. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, shit. That's where you have a lot of money, so.
Fuck. I got money, but it's not the budget. I'm already way over budget for this whole project.
Yeah.
Story of projects, I guess.
Speaking of money, Jay has a lot of it, and we all need to figure out where he works. Yo, somebody almost got it right the other day.
Yeah.
If this is your first time listening to the podcast, it's an ongoing thing that, one, we don't know where Jay works, and 2, we all got to find out where he works.
I guess
And
I like seeing people guess. It's funny.
yeah, it's funny. It's funny, especially when you know really where
Yeah,
it
'cause
goes down.
I
I think
ain't
the
shit.
funniest thing though would be is if like somebody just like stumbles upon you at work
Oh, that'd be tight.
and is like, "Yo," and he like puts you on blast. And he's like,
They're like recording from afar. Like, look,
Yeah.
look, I found him.
"Yeah, that would be the funniest."
That's the way I get outed.
Yeah, I would
Hmm.
love for people to do that to you. Yo, happy birthday, Mac Miller, dude.
Happy birthday, Mac.
Man.
Would have
Me-
been 27.
Oh my goodness, only 27.
Only 27.
You guys would be the same age.
That's the rock
He's
star.
younger
dude.
than you.
Dang.
Dang, he died before the 27 Club.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Does that make him in the club? I guess not really.
Not really, no. He can make his own club, the
Yeah.
26 Club. Fuck, man, he was so young, bro.
Super young.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller. If you haven't seen his Instagram, Cloudy with a Chance of Awesome 69,
Yo, go take a look.
go take a look. Shout out to Lars.
Shit is funny.
Shit is fuck. Me and my cousin yesterday were watching those videos, and shit was funny, bro. Funny dude. Great music. I actually was just listening to Swimming last week for the first
Nice.
time. Oh, is that no? Is that the album? Fuck, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. What kind of fan am
The
I?
latest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swimming. And it's really good. I kind of I didn't want to listen to it for a little bit because I felt like it was making me like it would make me sad every time I would press play on the first song.
I do get sad listening to him still, and it's not even swimming like his happy music. I guess I still get sad.
But yeah, I listened to it for the first time, and it's really good.
I like reading and hearing stories about Mac from his friends.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite thing about
right now, or
right
like
now.
I guess
this time.
yeah, like Thundercat been sharing stories. Like Vince will share stories.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Staples, that is. And then me and Vince are cool first name basis.
Yeah, I do enjoy that. I do enjoy when people talk about Mac and say how much of a funny guy he was, how much of a genuine guy he was, like all that. I think that's really cool. And I think after like especially after the concert, like during the concert they had a lot of videos of people talking about him and their experiences with him, and it really made me want to just be like a lot nicer to people, like I feel like I'm a pretty nice guy already.
Yeah.
But how people talk about me behind my back is like, it's like super important to me because like that's their perception of me, and I would never want somebody's perception of me to be like, yo, that guy is a dick, or like that guy was like, he did me wrong here, or he's not, he's not a good guy. So I think it makes me want to be just a better person. So people,
I feel like it's so much easier to live life just doing right by everybody.
yeah, it's a lot easier. You don't have to think. You don't have to remember.
You don't really have to like lie.
Yeah, I remember when
I don't think I'm good at that good at lying.
Yeah, me either. And I remember the first time realizing that if you never lie, you don't have to remember anything.
Oh yeah, huh?
Like you don't have to remember your lies.
That's some real woke shit right there.
I mean, shit, we're woke, so.
Not you. I said that last week, but
I'm fucking sick. Yeah, I'm not woke. I'm just fucking sick.
Yeah, you sound like you've been sniffing milk.
Yo,
man,
sniffing milk.
Did you listen to the new Future album?
I did. I was listening to it earlier
at the gym.
At the gymnasium. It's the only place that you could really listen to Future music, to be real. Or if you're just trying to rage in your car. Other than that, I can't really see a fitting.
I guess I like to rage in my car.
And the two takeaways, right? One, I haven't listened to Future in a while. So this kind of felt cool to listen to because I haven't heard him in a while.
Nice.
Two, almost all the drums are the same.
Yeah.
Three, it's not anything new.
Yep.
The jumping on, what is it? Jumping on a jet, second track? I don't know. That one was pretty cool. Second track was cool. But other than that, like he didn't really do anything that I haven't heard from Future.
Yep. I can agree. And I'm a Future fan. Future Hive in the building.
But do artists always have to deliver with something new? Like, do they always have, like, because imagine Travis, right? We're both big Travis fans.
Yeah.
What if he did the next 3 albums were drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Drugs you should try if you never heard of it. What if it was just an album full of those type of songs for the next like 3 or 4 albums? Would you get tired of it, or would you enjoy it because you like that sound?
Okay. Here's the thing. I would like it. I would like the first one for sure. The second one maybe. The thing about when you start to make the same exact thing in such a high volume, then you yourself are watering it down.
Okay.
So like the quality of that first album that sounds like the 4th album is going to drop off drastically because you're putting all that energy into all these albums, but really that you should have just made it like maybe 1 or 2.
So what if he spaced it out though? But it's same music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same music that he would have dropped, I don't know, 6 months apart. What if like let's say like it was a year and a half apart? But it's still like
give it time to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it then be okay because there's enough time?
I want to say yeah. Oversaturation is a thing for sure.
Mm-hmm. I believe that it is a thing. And I think Future oversaturated himself.
Yeah, and yeah, confidently I could say that he oversaturated himself. And I don't know, like even 56 Nights compared to this new album, it sounds good, but it's just not innovative, which is I guess my problem.
So 56, that was a project, right? 56 Nights.
Yeah.
So because I guess you didn't really. Did you hear anything like 56 Nights when it came out?
No.
There was nothing like it.
But even if it came out right now, it would still be different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really like 56 Nights a lot.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite of like that time.
Damn. Well,
But yeah, some songs on this new one are introspective. Those ones I really like. But besides that, it's an hour long of
the same
stuff. Thing.
So do you think Future, with the fan base that he has now, because I'm sure he has core diehard fans.
Do
you think he could drop the same kind of music for the rest of his career? Let's say 15 years.
For every 6 months.
Every 6 months, and he could still live a healthy career.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be possible?
I think so. And in the documentary, which I wanted to talk about, that he dropped, I don't know if it's in this specific documentary to talk about or a previous like Future type of interview, where it's like, for those that sell dope, and as long as there's an audience or a customer, they're gonna keep serving.
So it doesn't
They're
matter
buying.
if it's the same.
Yeah.
If it's the same.
As long as
drugs.
they're buying.
Okay, so he probably has that. I mean, obviously we don't know Future and we don't know his how he works, but he's probably taking that same route.
Like hustler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep feeding the streets this product because it works
And they want it.
so I'm gonna give it to him. I'm not gonna try to innovate.
Right.
So,
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
There's nothing wrong with
obviously,
not.
like if you're gonna fall off as a fan, but he continues to live a long career, like
Yeah.
he's there's nothing wrong with doing that.
I just don't want those drugs anymore.
You want harder ones.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, generally that's how it works.
He's
right?
he's a gateway,
Yeah.
if you will.
Gateway to like if Future is entry level trap, who do you elevate to?
I mean, do I have to say it?
Who?
Travis.
Oh. No, you don't have to say it.
Dude, Travis got. I was just listening to this song earlier that I found on YouTube randomly. It was on my recommended, and he sounds like a son of Travis. And I feel like
Some guy?
some guy.
Yeah, don't shout him out. He's not
I don't even
sponsoring.
know. I don't even know his name, but like, there's so many Travis offsprings.
Yeah.
Offspring, is that? Can you
Sons.
sons?
Cheering.
He got a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I can't be mad at it because he's so influential that he did that, but it's just definitely watering down that sound.
Yeah, that's a thing, dude. Watering down the sound of whoever you're inspiring by.
But I think what's cool about it, though, is that it's making people who can't sing, right? It's making them think, maybe not necessarily can't sing, but wouldn't normally sing.
It makes them try.
It makes them try, and
Yeah.
it makes them come up with melodies, and sometimes it comes out really good.
Does that count for empowering? I don't really know the meaning.
I would say, yeah, he
Yeah.
empowers people who wouldn't sing normally. Like if it was back in 2000,
Yeah.
those people would definitely not be fucking trying to sing.
Hell no.
They would get clowned for it. So he's a pioneer of not pioneer, but he's definitely empowering people, which is cool.
Yeah, like did you hear that or see the video for that YNW Melly song featuring Kanye?
Mm-mm.
He's not really like he has auto-tune on, but I don't think he's a good singer, but he kind of makes the song work like in this pop way because of auto-tune, so that wouldn't have been possible probably without
Auto-tune.
yeah.
Which is, I mean, that leads me into something I do want to talk about, which is Tory Lanez,
Mhm.
and I found definitely a new respect for him. Like, I wasn't always a big Tory Lanez fan. I love the song "Say It," my favorite Tory Lanez song.
Yeah.
But recently I've been seeing these videos of him in the studio, like recording the entire recording process.
Oh, I scrolled past one of these.
Yeah, it's really good, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that he is an innovator and like people haven't been doing what he's doing in the studio, but I just think it's interesting because like from the beginning, he's on Instagram Live, right? Like as soon as he gets to the stew, he's like rolling up, listening to beats, and he's like, "All right, y'all, which one should we go with?" He'll let the audience choose the beat, and then he's like, "All right, y'all, what song what should the topic be?" And then they'll like go
and they
off in the
build it.
top, yeah, and then they kind of
Mhm.
and then he goes in the booth and just like fucking freestyles, and it's like obviously he has the auto tune on it, so it's gonna help him a little bit, but like it sounds like the way he comes up with melodies, it's like fast.
I think he's one of the best at finding melodies right now. Damn, cause who else does that? Who did the Moo song?
Moose,
Moo.
moo. Oh,
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. Yeah,
She does that on Instagram Live.
that's cool.
Yeah, just
Building the
like,
song.
Yeah,
I think that's it's cool because like people get to get a look at how artists work in the studio, and it also inspires other artists to work maybe in a different way that they never thought to work.
yo, we consistently watch those types of videos in the
You and I.
stew. Yeah,
I love those kind of videos.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite videos to watch on YouTube.
like okay, so Future's documentary has that. Like Travis has been putting out those types of videos like with albums and stuff, and then ASAP Rocky always drops like the OG DVDs. I'm just trying to say more people should do them.
Yeah, I mean obviously people, think that they have to keep in secrets, which I don't agree with secrets. Like I don't think that somebody stealing the way you do something is going to ruin your career. I think if your career was already like that vulnerable, then it was bound to get exposed anyways.
Yeah,
Um
I think it took me a while to really understand that.
yeah.
Like, I shouldn't be scared of putting it out because that kind of just shows like how insecure or like how fragile my ability to do it was.
Mhm.
Because if I do it this way and if someone else does it that way, that doesn't mean they're gonna make it necessarily
Exactly.
better than what I'm gonna do.
Because if you, at the end of the day, at the core of it, if you're good with tools and you know how to use tools, you're gonna make what you're gonna make regardless of what's in front of you.
I'm a tool.
I'm a tool under these lights, baby. Let's get it.
This dude is fucking shadowed up over here.
Yeah. No, but one more thing about the Tory thing, and I think, I mean, obviously everybody has their own creative process. I'm not saying that this is the best, but I found that when you're in the studio making music, especially recording vocals, the first things that come up are always like the best things, right? The things that are fresh, like when you hear that beat for the first time or when you try that melody for the first time, the fresh things are always gonna be the most exciting. So I feel like if you're in the studio and you're trying to come up with a melody or, vocals or whatever, I think it's just important to just start recording
Yeah.
and just go.
That gut feeling is like inherently, like underneath it all is like what we all want.
Yeah, because I think when you let something sit for too long, like if you're let's say you're making a beat, right, and you're trying to come up with a lead melody, and you're letting it sit for way too long, and you
Yeah.
start to get used to the beat, and then everything sounds the same now.
Yeah.
That's when the
then
shit
you're
gets
like-
stale.
Then you're like, I just hate this now.
Yeah, and then you just fucking start the next one. So I think that the first, I don't know, 10 minutes of whatever it is that you're creating is
Yeah.
the most exciting.
Like I made like 20 or so designs, and it's already been like months since I've thought about them, and now when I look at them, I'm like, I don't even want these.
Yeah,
I don't even want to make these.
yeah.
I wouldn't buy it.
But wouldn't you like right now looking back, wouldn't you have appreciated if you just put those out and like
Then it'd be it'd be
Yeah.
completely different.
yeah.
Feel like I would actually like it.
I think
I
that's
don't
why
know.
I really liked the Teespring. Have you heard of Teespring?
Yeah, no Teespring.
Teespring, I mean, shout out to that. I just found them today, and I think that what the company's doing, it's like, fuck, is this even the same? Is this even on topic?
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe. I mean,
This whole pod is just all about marketing, anyways.
fuck. I don't even remember what I was gonna fucking say.
Teespring.
No, but I don't remember my point. I don't think I
Teaspoon.
had a. Yo, speaking of spoon, do you like being the big or little spoon?
I'm definitely like, with like a girl, like I'm gonna be the big spoon.
How about with a dude? How about with a dude?
Oh, then fuck that. Fuck a spoon.
You're gonna be a fork.
Nah, just don't fucking touch me.
Okay, so if you're with a girl, you like to be the big spoon,
But if we're standing in public and you want to like Mexican hug me from the back, then I'm all for it.
okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I respect that. I like being a little spoon.
Okay, cool.
I don't like being because like okay, so if you don't know the spooning,
spoon
if you don't know
effect.
spooning, right?
Yeah.
If you just take two spoons like and you just put them back to back,
Yeah, you stack
like
them.
that's what spooning is, but with humans. The thing I don't like about being the big spoon, if you're with a girl, or if you're with a dude that has long hair,
Or an inanimate object, whatever floats your boat.
like whatever is in your face is gonna be like all up in your face.
Oh yeah, huh?
You know,
Facts.
their hair,
Dandruff.
oh shit, dandruff, whatever the fuck. That shit's gonna
Weave.
be all up in your. Oh my god, weave.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Fuck.
Like, damn,
I'm
this
good.
shit feels like a costume.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that kind of
yeah,
wig.
Yeah. You're like spooning with a mannequin.
It's like, damn, is this shit polyester?
Yeah, fuck, I'm good. That's why I like being the little spoon because then there's like you have everything and there's nothing in front of you and you're just like free and like fucking like being held down by like the spoon.
Yeah. Whenever I fall asleep in spoon form, I wake up and that arm is fucked.
Yeah, it's like because it can either like go above their head or like down here.
Yeah,
or
That's it.
But we all know how spooning goes, dude. Like spoon for like 3 minutes and it's like.
All right, I'll be over here.
Or it just turns into like a completely different activity, and then after the activity, it's just like there's no more spooning.
Yeah.
Hold up. on Jay's notes,
Yeah.
we have a notepad pulled up for the pod. On one of the notes, it just says Wingstop. Is this your budget for Wingstop?
No, that's my balance on that card.
Oh,
Let's look
okay.
at it.
You have a balance.
On that one card, I have 3 Wingstop cards.
Okay.
2 are full, and on this one, there's only $2.78 left. So I just want to make note of it before I have to start calling and shit, just to
Right.
find out how much I got in my
Yeah.
Wingstop budget.
Shout out to Wingstop. Haven't eaten there in a minute, but we did eat In-N-Out last night, which was pretty fire. And
Yeah,
if you've
pretty
been
fire.
following the pod, haven't eaten meat in like a couple months.
We're getting back off this veganism. We're fighting the fight.
So I just wanted, I saw Anthony Fantano. I saw Anthony Bourdain. Well, rest in peace.
R.I.P. my guy.
But I saw Anthony Bourdain eating fucking In-N-Out the other day on YouTube, and he was like, "Yo, In-N-Out's like one of my favorite burger joints on the West Coast." And I was like, "Fuck, I gotta do it for him, bro. I gotta do it for him."
Oh, last night, because I was like, what makes you want to get In-N-Out? You're like, oh, I saw a video. Some guy was
I wasn't trying to
eating.
get specific.
Some guy.
Yeah.
It's Anthony fucking Bourdain.
Rest in peace, bro. He was enjoying the fuck out of that.
He
burger.
also loves Family Mart food.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He said, first thing I'd touch down in Japan, get the fucking egg sandwich.
If we ever do a Family Mart podcast
In
festival,
a Family Mart. Oh, yeah. In a festival?
definitely have to have a Family Mart in the festival. Imagine how cool that would be.
Yeah, pop-up.
Oh.
Yeah, pop-up
Hold up.
shop.
Are we gonna get sued one day, like by the Family Mart?
I don't know, man.
Team?
This is Family Mart US.
Yeah, there aren't any Family Marts in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Really hope we don't get sued later on.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Any press is good press.
Fuck it. Imagine we had to rebrand this entire thing. You know how much that would suck.
What are they gonna sue us for? We haven't made $1.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, it's fucking true, dude. We haven't made $1 yet. So fucking sue us, dude. You're probably gonna lose more money trying to sue us than you're gonna get out of us.
I fucking welcome it. I want the press.
Yeah, but I think Japan is too nice for that, bro.
Yeah, they're
They're
probably
not
just
gonna-
like, I'm glad they're using our name to
Yeah.
promote themselves.
I mean, cause think about it. Think about the people that were put onto what Family Mart is because of our podcast.
Yeah. Because besides that, they'd be like, what the fuck is this fucking name about?
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, we went on. I mean, you lived in Japan. Fuck. You. I don't even want to say what I was gonna say. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Damn,
Soulja Boy.
we're this podcast is going pretty long.
Yeah.
48 minutes. This is the longest one we've ever done.
This is the longest we've ever gone without thinking, like, hey,
Yeah,
we gotta end this.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta end this. Before we do cut it, I want to say rest in peace to Boo.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace.
World's
my,
cutest dog.
My dog.
I mean, the world's cutest though. I don't think he's the world's cutest.
I think it was self-proclaimed, but
definitely
by
a cute
him.
dog. Definitely not by him, by his owner. That's one gripe that I have with dog owners, and I guess I can't empathize with that because I don't have a dog. But I hate how like they're always like they put on like an outfit on a dog, and they're like, oh my god, he likes it. Oh, I know he doesn't.
He don't like that shit.
He wants to take it off, bro.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Save me.
He doesn't want to fucking wear it with that fucking outfit. You think
Hell
he wants
no.
to wear that? You think he looks happy?
Nah, he don't want to wear that shit.
Yeah. So stop saying that. Stop putting things on your dog and saying he likes it.
He wants his big dog D to be swinging
Yeah,
everywhere.
he wants that shit to be swinging. So rest in peace to Boo, world's cutest dog, self-proclaimed.
I'd like to shout out when's this coming out? Tuesday. I'd like to shout out my boy EJ. Happy birthday, dog.
Happy birthday, bro. We saw him last night.
Man, that was hectic. But saw you last night. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We went there with our underage cousin, and he couldn't even get in
into the bar.
He couldn't even get into the bar, so him and I just chilled in the car the whole time. So, I mean, nobody was looking for us anyway, so fuck it. Yeah, happy birthday. Rest in peace, Boo. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Happy birthday to him as well.
Happy birthday, Mac.
Anything else you want to say before we close this one out?
Nah.
Shout out to the new room. Hopefully you guys like this.
Yeah, hopefully you like it. If you
setup.
don't like it,
fuck it. We're fucking keeping it, bro.
Yeah.
This is all we got.
Yeah.
This shit's already built.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of the Family Mart Podcast. If you are a brand, a company, you own something, you just got hella money, and you want to sponsor the pod, hit us up, bro.
I'm going to say no.
Ma'am, hit us up, and we'll say no.
We'll say no, and then probably like kind of ad read without admitting it's an ad.
Yeah.
That's where it's really at.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next Tuesday, 6 a.m. PST. Don't miss it because we're not going to miss you.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys later.
Over and out.
Peace.
Peace out.